It's tonight about the Shelby County Juvenile Court. This morning, Juvenile Court Judge Dan Michael said the Department of Justice has ended its monitoring because the mission to fix them is accomplished. Local 24 News reporter Mike Matthews was in court and has new information now.
You see the building behind me, the Juvenile Court Center over there? That's got some mileage on it, a lot of it, and it needs to be taken care of pretty fast. The Shelby County Juvenile Court emptied out early on this rain-drenched morning. Court employees were going to the annual State of the Juvenile Court System. Weather is never good for this event.
Last year, if you remember, we canceled this because of snow. So this year, God was better to us, and he let us paddle through the rain and get here.
Dan Michael doesn't paddle. The juvenile court judge is known for wearing a cowboy hat and boots while on the bench. He told employees he would do what he could to raise their salaries to the levels of other juvenile courts.
I'm going to fight for that, folks. I'm not going to let it slide.
To make the system better, a new jail for juveniles is an absolute necessity, he says.
It's critical. We can't really rehabilitate this building, which was begun in 1936, until we move the detainees out of the building. So it's critical that we have a facility that serves the needs of these children pending trial, so that we can then begin to rebuild the historic building across the street.
Judge Michael says Shelby County has the highest number of people living in poverty in the state. When you have poverty, you have crime, he says. And it means there are some juveniles who are being treated as adults.
Right now, across the street in the detention center, we've got 9 young adults charged with first-degree murder. Probably 40 or 45 charged with aggravated robbery, where they took a gun and put it in someone's face and said, "Give me your cell phone or your shoes."
Judge Michael spent a lot of his speech thanking his staff, especially for no longer being monitored by the Department of Justice, although he says they're going to have to work hard to keep it that way. In Memphis, Mike Matthews, Local 24 News.